Nigeria officially declared Ebola-free, along with Senegal, also Ebola-free. They have discovered a cure. But before I get into the story, the United States has declared that the quote-unquote cure that the Africans have discovered, the FDA is claiming it doesn't work and it's not blah, 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 it's not feasible and so forth and so on. And the FDA is also claiming that they didn't comply with the World Health Organization and Nigeria and Senegal are not free. But the World Health Organization has declared that they are free. So what is really going on here? Why is the FDA against the African nations who supposedly have a much lower quality of healthcare, but they came up with a cure? So let's get into it. The World Health Organization, WHO, has declared Nigeria Ebola-free after a 42-day period with no new cases. Nigeria is now free of Ebola. WHO representative Rui Gama Vaz told a new conference at the capital Abuja on Monday. The virus is gone for now. The outbreak in Nigeria has been defeated. This is a spectacular success story that shows to the world that Ebola can be contained, Vaz said. Al Jazeera's Haru reporting from Abuja, said the news had been welcomed by Nigerians. The average Nigerian is relieved. A lot of people have been quite scared. Officials want people to celebrate but to remain cautious. Nigeria is a transport hub and the virus can be brought back, and this is why officials are not taking any chances, Mutasa said. Nigeria becomes the second country in West Africa to be declared Ebola-free in the past week. On Friday, the UN Health Agency declared Senegal free of Ebola after it passed the 42-day landmark. If you recall, Senegal had people dying in the streets, report says. I don't know if it was true or not. You can never tell with these reports if they're actually true. WHO officially declared the Ebola outbreak in Senegal over and commends the country on its diligence to end the transmission of the virus, the WHO said. In all, 8 people died out of 20 confirmed cases in Nigeria, biggest city, Lagos, and the oil hub of Port Harcourt, while nearly 900 people were monitored for signs of the disease. I want to go over those numbers once again because people have been calling me a liar, just a flat out liar, and saying that thousands, 40,000 have died from Ebola. I want you to hear these numbers again. In all, 8 people died out of 20 confirmed cases. 20 confirmed cases. That's 20 confirmed people who actually they thought contracted Ebola, not thousands. More than 4,500 people have died and nearly 10,000 have been infected with the hemorrhagic fever, most of them in West Africa, since the start of the year. Notice they do not put the word confirmed in there. You have to understand how things are reported. There is sensational news. The same thing can be said of HIV, AIDS in Africa. They will call something HIV and AIDS in Africa that is actually malaria, tsetse disease, a sweating disease, a wasting disease. All of these diseases, they will classify, and they have classified as HIV AIDS, just to get people to donate to the funding and to get more funding from the World Health Organization. People, we have to be aware of what the game actually is. I'm trying to teach you all the game, but a lot of you just refuse to even listen. So the FDA is refusing to admit that Nigeria and Senegal came up with a cure for Ebola. And what is the cure? I'll tell you that in my next video. Thank you for watching the Shakaama Live Show.